Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Jan's Sewing Solutions and our suit reviews. Today's reviews are going to be some designs that go back a couple of months when I first posted the pictures of these. Now I sold a few designs in this and we've just had repeats come in. Very pretty designs modeled by Katrina Kapoor, or is it Karina Kapoor, I think it is. The designs, the originals were by Mina Hassan and, or was it Maria B, I think. Anyway, I'm not quite sure. These are replicas of original designer company. I think it is Maria B. Anyway, I'm going to share what the suits are. They are very pretty suits and a very good price, so I would highly recommend ordering these. Very limited edition. I sold out of these very quick last time, so if you fancy any of these, sometimes you're probably aware of these. You may have seen shops selling these at a little bit of a higher price than what these are available at, or you may have seen originals and you actually didn't get to buy at that time. So here's your chance to actually purchase what you might have missed out on. It's never too late. Sometimes it's better to buy late, because if you saw any flaws in somebody else's garment, then you can go around designing it in such a way that your flaws are eliminated. So that's basically what the aim of our website and our reviews is, really, to show you what you get and then what you can do with it. So it's not the end of, and so there's always a solution. Anyway, just back to the description of the suits. They all come as 4-piece suits. The dupattas are, with this one, is a plain georgette dupatta, and it's been nicely edged off in bronzy color. Okay, and the kameez, it has lining and everything with it. It's like a jacket type, open type. But sometimes, to get a really good result, you have to cut into this and do it in such a way that you get a perfect result. Now, the beauty of a suit like this is that, yes, you can sew this in an open coat jacket type and it would make really nice. And the advantage is that if you sew it properly like a jacket type, then actually what you do is you wear it with abayas and jubbas. Now, the only thing that I find a little bit disturbing on this is this sequency lace at the bottom. To be honest, I'm not really too keen on it because it makes it look cheap and tatty. So if you take that off and replicate that with a good quality lace, then you would really do justice to this suit, which is hopefully I've got to stitch one of these, so I'm going to be showing you how we're going to make this into a unique type of outfit, which sometimes justice is not done by the designers, because these are replicas. Sometimes there's a cheapscape that they take, and I would probably think that the cheapscape that's on this is this sequence lace. I'm not really keen on it at all. The color is too, it just doesn't, I mean, if you were to reapply this, then I would back it, because it's on a net and you would probably get a far different type of effect if you used it in a different way. But what I would do is I would take this off and I would use a sort of like a classy type of lace with this garment and then make it into a unique jacket, which then I would wear it as a plain suit and wear this separate, and wear the jacket with an abaya or whatever else you decided to. Even if you went along with making a suit in the beigey color or in the brownie color, it would still do it justice. So it's amazing what you can do. Is, like I said, it's not the end of, and what I would always do with these suits is do my own modifications. Now, the good thing is, look, full sleeve, full length sleeves, and again the sleeves probably just a little bit, teeny bit tight, so you would need to add a small piece on the sides just to get the length, just to get the width, sorry. So that's number 1. Now the designs on these is 63001. Okay, so if you want to order, then make sure to quote, and you can get in touch with me via WhatsApp, and inshallah I shall if you email me, I will forward you my WhatsApp number. Now design number 63002 is in a beautiful color, and I remember receiving, when I posted the pictures, I didn't actually get the suits, they only arrived yesterday, but I had a message from a customer from Birmingham, and she said she wanted this suit and it hadn't arrived at that time, and she was saying that she had already got one, but somebody admired it so much and she wanted to give it as a gift to them. Now it is a suit to be admired. It's very pretty. Again, beautifully done up work. These are stones all going across. The embroidery itself is beautiful. Probably the only added thing I would like to add to this is, just like these, I've got diamonds going all the way up. I wouldn't mind a few going onto the flowers, and that would give it like the uniqueness. Now the only other thing that I would do on this is, the bottom hemline, this embroidery that I've attached, I would like to add fabric underneath this, because it would give it a good finishing, and maybe even do away with this ball type of edging. Sometimes these little things can actually spoil the garment, but apart from that, this suit is such a pretty color, is such an beautiful embroidery, and it's actually a shame to part with it. Now the suit itself, ample fabric for lining and salwar, and the dupatta with this is just gorgeous. Chiffon dupatta, and it's actually been edged off in the same color, but just look at the print on it. The print is same as the embroidery, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So this one definitely not to be missed, and I can see these suits flying out. So if you want to order yours, then make sure not to waste time and order it very quickly. Design number 3 is this beautiful rust color, rust and maroon. Okay, dupatta, just halki embroidery, just a little bit of embroidery all over. The suit itself, maroon salwar, beautiful combination, like a rich, it may look like a little bit orangey, but it's more of a terracotta orange. Neckline, bronze embroidery. The lace is very nice, very good quality type of and probably just a few droplets added to the bottom of this would finish this suit, and nice buttons to finish the neckline would really make this suit shine out. I can't really say much about it because it's such a pretty suit. It all then goes back to how it's going to get stitched. But overall, this one, I mean, they've done a fairly you'll probably need to restitch this, or you could take these out because they've been added, but they're actually added has panels, but really there isn't a joint or anything in the fabric. So you could, if you wanted, you could leave it all as one. Or is there a joint? The seaming is actually good on this, so no, it is a joint in there. Generally what I do is unpick these and give it a shape from here. So you know what, it's all down to how much effort you put into the garment, and that's the result that you will get. So design number 3. Design number 4 is in a lilac. Now I've not had a chance to actually view any of these, so it's the first time I'm actually opening these and having a look. Oh, what a beautiful dupatta. Just look at the dupatta on that. It's a print dupatta, beautiful color combination, just magical. That is such a nice dupatta. edged up beautifully in the purple. Very nice color salwar. I mean, this color is just gorgeous. The fabric itself is actually a very good quality. You know, this replicas, I've seen these and I purchased these last time, and I purchased them locally, and it was nothing like this. One of the other disappointments when I first saw this, and I actually delayed ordering these, was that the bottom was actually very misaligned. Now this one, it's absolutely gorgeous. The fabric is soft type of a chiffon. It's not it's like a georgette type of a chiffon, unlike the previous versions that I've seen of this. Now the neckline is beautifully embroidered. The color combination is just gorgeous, and these suits are very classy. I've seen, you know, even getting replicas often, sometimes you're sort of like a little bit disillusioned, a little bit of a disappointment on what they've done with the sleeves. I often pick on the fact that where they go and do these seamings is irrelevant and they shouldn't do them, but I don't know what the purpose behind it is. But you do have to unpick these seams before you go on to make the sleeves. Slight bit of a disadvantage, they've gone and done the embroidery slightly on one side, but easily fixed, and I'm sure anyone with, you know, the real desire to get these suits will find, for the price, you'll find a solution for it. I mean, the solutions are quite easy, and you can, you know, again, this is one combination I wouldn't mind for myself, because it's such a halka, you know, light colors. The embroidery, these are hard wearing embroideries that you can wear and wash and wear continuously, that, you know, you're not restricted. So a beautiful suit. At 63005. Okay, and it's in black. So let's have a look what this has to offer. It's got patches for the trouser. Okay, plain black dupatta, edged off in a gold trim, lining and salwar. And then we have the jacket style dress. Okay, it's a jacket style dress with front opening, nicely attached lace, and then it's got this green border which has been applied to the hemline. Probably I'm not really keen on the green border. It hasn't actually done anything to this suit, the green border, but the green border itself is actually very nice. I would probably take that off from there, and rather than having this at the bottom, I would actually prefer to have it more on the top area. Around here I would place that, and slightly redesign this. Even the design itself, I'm not really keen on it. Or, I mean, this is something that will actually look nice in a shorter kameez, and in a shorter kameez, if you wanted to make it something like that, or if you wanted to make it, the embroidery itself is beautiful. It's in like perfectly done light gold embroidery, but just the green has actually done injustice how they've gone and applied that. Easily replaceable, easily redesignable to something very pretty. Now the embroidery on the sleeve is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful pattern. Now the other advantage of this suit is it has got the embroidery patches for the trouser, and that's the reason why I mentioned that this is one of those that you could probably design really well into a sorry, I've lost my other patch. It's dropped on the floor. Do you know the latest designs where the embroidery on the trouser actually goes up, and then if it's a shorter kameez they actually look a lot nicer? So I don't know, maybe designed in that, but then a lot of people wear abayas, and if you wear an abaya, a jacket style made out of something like this would actually be absolutely gorgeous. The only justice that they've done is, you know, with this green application they have given it to the back as well, but because this is like a flowy chiffony fabric, it actually, not chiffon, this is organza, they've used organza at the hem, which isn't suitable. So this is one suit that probably needs a modification. Now, you know, the yeah, you know what, this can be easily made into something really pretty. It's just this is one that I think the sewing has actually lapsed. Better sewing, beautiful design, but never mind, you get the odd one where the design's not all that. Now that's a little bit of a vibrant color, very summery color. So if you're looking for a summer outfit, especially if you're going to Pakistan, I would recommend this. Very nice parrot green color. Well, slightly lighter than a parrot green. It's a very popular color. I remember when I used to have the shop, you know, I used to get customers who were, some people had the craze for this color. Personally, I don't know how brave I was to carry this color, but anyway, salwar and lining, kameez. It looks like a very nice embroidery. So let's see what the suit has to offer. Now I have seen the version of these suits in the market, and it was actually more vulgar color than this. This is like a quite a toned down green. The embroidery is just spectacular on this. Very clear, very nicely clean embroidery is done. And again, this is a suit that needs good sewing to get a good result. And you know what, if it's sewn nicely, again, I think it can be a magical sort of a suit. But does need the skill. If I was going to Pakistan, I'll tell you, I'd make this and I'd wear it, because the, you know, the fresh atmosphere there, it sort of does justice to suits like this. Like over here you get lousy weather, this is like a summer outfit, or a holiday outfit that makes you in the mood for going on holiday. Very nice soft georgette. Design number 7 is a combination of maroon and purple. Okay, that's the design. Maroon, you can either make the maroon salwar or you can make the purple salwar. You can buy additional, this fabric is suitable for really suitable for trousers and salwar, better than lining, but it's perfectly okay for lining as well. They come with the same fabric. Dupatta edged off in the purple, beautiful embroidery all over. The kameez is embroidery all on the front panel, embroidery on the side panels, very nice lace combination, the color contrasting, everything about this suit is just beautiful. So this is one that I have nothing to pick faults on. The occasional one, I do have recommendations that this and this should be done to it, because when you look at the picture and when you look at the suit, you sort of get, oh no, they haven't done justice to this. But this one, I would only shape this and sew it as it is. I would pipe it in the green color on the sides, and it would make a stunningly beautiful suit. Design number 8 is a simpler one. If you are into your simpler colors, a minky color, greeny minky color, plain dupatta, lining and salwar. Now with this, you've got a lot of a big piece of fabric for doing the trouser with, which is very nice. definitely today's fashion. The kameez is light embroidery all over, cut out lace at the bottom, and this is one of Maria B Maria B symbols, really. A lot of cut work in the lace and so on. I've seen a lot of her work with a lot of cut work. So the lace applied is on the border is with cut work. On the sleeves it's not been cut work, which is actually a good thing, because cut work, what it does is it's quite irritating and it does catch on things as well. But so luckily it hasn't been done on the sleeves, which makes it more comfortable to wear. Again, this is like a classy color that very much suitable for me and the aunties. If I'm making it for myself, that's the color I would go for, because it's very toned down, it's very sophisticated, elegant type of a color. Okay, then we've got the nice blue, sea blue, very pretty sea blue. Again, one of my favorite colors. Very pretty and summery. So if you didn't like the summery green one, then this summery blue one is just gorgeous. Again, lots of fabric for lining and salwar. Then we have the embroidery panel at the kameez, and you know what, I have seen a version of this as well, and it was nothing like this. I was very disappointed when I first saw these at a local market, but this one, the embroidery is of immaculate quality. I have to say that these replicas are one of the best ones I've come across, both in terms of the fabric and in terms of embroidery. This Maria B, compared to the latest Maria B that's come, I actually would value this as far more. The quality, the embroidery, the color combinations is just perfect. Now it's embroidery sleeves, exactly same. Again, sometimes they make silly mistakes, okay, and these mistakes are something to be aware of. Now this suit, what they've done is, if you don't notice it, then this can be overlooked and can cost you quite dearly when it comes to actually stitching. Now here they've attached the border, and what they've done is haphazardly they've attached it on the wrong side, but these need to be unpicked anyway because they're not actually done to standard. So what you would do is make sure when you're sewing to make sure to notice the embroidery that is on the right side, and then unpick that seam and swap the border around so that this is stuck like this, and you know, you haven't got, let's see if they've done it on both the sleeves or just the one sleeve. It's been done just on the one sleeve, so just a little bit of a mistake on the one sleeve where they've gone and attached the lace on the front on the wrong side of the embroidered piece. And I can understand cheap labor, that's what makes these suits so cheap, because they use cheap labor, and cheap labor means sometimes that you know, things are overlooked and they're not fully done the way they should be. So if you're buying these suits, just bear in mind that if there's a slight bit of a flaw somewhere, then it's because of those flaws that you're getting them at the price that you're getting them at. But you know, those flaws can easily be fixed, because even things like this, you would need to open these up and you would need to fix that, so that when you're sewing this, you know, you can take out the flaws and you can make this perfectly. Now this suit, you know what, sewn nicely, it is just going to be an amazingly pretty suit, because if you went and purchased fabrics, laces, lining, dupatta, one, you would have a difficulty trying to get all those things, and secondly, if you were to get them, you would have, it would cost you far more than what you would pay for a suit like this, because I know a simple neckline, going and buying a simple neckline is like £8-10, and then when you've got laces, they're very, very expensive. So as a suit, they are a bargain, as well, as long as you're willing to invest a little bit of your own time and effort into them. Now the last and least is one of the prettiest, and a combination of grey and black dupatta with grey trimming. Now the trimming on these ones is done very, very prettily too. That's the design, and I love this. I love this. You know, if you remember, just a couple of weeks ago, I made some blacks for my daughter and my daughter-in-law. It was a Baroque replica that I did those sewings on, and this one is even prettier than those. So I know who I will be recommending this to. These can be sewn in a very large size. It's a gorgeous suit, and I would say that if you like this combination, do not miss out, because this is just, I don't know, each one of these, I feel like keeping them all. Keeping them all, a full set. What would I do? Wear a different one each night and day. Anyway, that's the final of the Maria B replicas. Inshallah, what I'm going to do is, I've got a large selection of lawn that has just come in as well, so there will be a separate video. If you're into your cottons and lawns, do join me, and if you want to order any of these suits, then do please confirm very, very quickly, because I do have just a limited pieces, and these will sell out very, very quickly. So inshallah, I shall await your responses and replies. If you want to contact me, you can contact me via email on mjan896@gmail.com, or you can send me a message on Facebook. All my accounts are interlinked. You will find links on the top of the page on the right hand side top corner. If you want to visit the Facebook page, just press on that and it will take you to the Facebook page, and you can message me there, and I will forward you my WhatsApp details. It's one of the best and ways to actually get confident buying, because with WhatsApp you can message me, and any queries I will try and make sure put your queries to a side. If you do get my WhatsApp number, then please leave me a message with your name and location, and I will get back to you. I don't need your number because your number will show, but I do need your location and name, because it's difficult to keep track of all members. So what I do is take a name and also the location, and I interlink them so that I know where this particular person is from. So anyway, that's about it. I shall speak to you again soon, and take care.